Ready? All right. Well, thank you for being here and covering this story of a missing girl from our city. Earlier this week, around Monday, we know that our missing person, Miss Brittany Stratton, was seen in this area with a male acquaintance. We also know that her family members reported her missing on Tuesday. So officers and detectives began working that case at that time. That includes calling local hospitals, trying to figure out where she may be hanging out at or with friends and family members. So we're doing that now, hoping to recover her. We also have sent out information on our Facebook page, so if anyone knows where she may be, they can call us about that as well. Additionally to that, we have a full complement, as you can see, of law enforcement resources from all over the state, county, and our own police department that are in this area searching for her at this particular time. If you have any information about that, please call Crime Stoppers or call 911 so that we can return her home safely if that is a possibility. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, I was wondering why this area, or what led you to this area?
Yep, we know that she was seen in this area behind us. As you know, there's some marshlands, some wetlands back there. So if it indeed she is back there, we want to make sure that we recover her. But it's not easy, as you can see, with the terrain. And so we have our mounted patrol, which is a great resource for us. And then, of course, our sheriff's office and our Department of Natural Resources have some equipment that we don't have, quite frankly, boats and things of that nature, to see if indeed she went in the water. If she's in the water, we want to try to recover her. But I'm hoping that we're going to recover her safe and sound. Her photo, her picture is on our Facebook page. So I ask everyone, take a look at that. If you see her or see someone that looks like her, please let us know. What we know is that she was between addresses, and so we don't have a permanent spot where she may be. So anyone who may have given her a place to lay her head, or maybe food or something of that nature, please let us know so that we can check that area and try to build out where she may be. But what we do know is that she was seen in this area on Monday, reported by family members missing on Tuesday, and we began working that case immediately once we were notified.
And Chief, you talked like in that report, it said that she went missing and she was last seen with a man. Anything that you can elaborate and tell us about that man?
Yeah, absolutely. We know that she was last seen with an acquaintance, which she did have. We're trying to get some cooperation from him at this time. And so hopefully we can get additional information, but we can't wait for that. We have to search, we have to explore all options to determine where she may be. And if she's here or behind us, we will certainly find her with the complement of law enforcement that we have here today.
So between addresses, does that mean she was living a kind of transient lifestyle? Maybe she was living back in the woods?
Well, no, I don't think she was living in the woods, but I can say that she did not have a permanent address.
The dive team's out here. Is that just a precaution, or is there like reasonably that she might be?
Well, anytime you see you have water, you want to get out your dive team. You don't want to have to wait until you find out additional information or someone is back here, enjoying the environment. And so we want to make sure that since we're out here, let's do the full complement. And we have dive teams, they have equipment that can sense whether or not something is in the water, and then the divers will then follow that and they'll go in the water and they'll try to recover whatever that thing may be in the water. So we're hoping that she's going to come in the police department and say, hey, I heard you was looking for me. That's what we're looking for. But if that's not the case, and she is behind me or out here, I feel very confident that our officers and everyone, detectives who are working on this case, will recover her. We have detectives that we pulled off for other assignments to help with this as well, and so we have a full complement today.
And Chief, it could start pretty soon, quickly, so if search efforts do not work out today, will you guys be back here tomorrow?
Well, we started last night, actually. So we were out here last night in the evening hours. We worked for as long as we could until we lost the cover of sunlight. And so if that's the case, we'll come back until we feel comfortable that we have completely searched it thoroughly. And then we'll continue to search, because we have officers and detectives who are looking elsewhere, trying to think, well, hey, maybe she's at a friend's house, or who was the last person, who she go to high school with, these type things. Because again, I'm hoping for a positive resolution, but if not, it will be a recovery.
You heard anything from friends or family that are searching for her in this area?
No, I haven't heard anything from friends and family. You know, we just ask that you allow the police department to do their job. I know oftentimes friends and family, they want to come, they want to be a part of the search. You can do that by, you know, looking on social media. Where did you see her post? Or where was she hanging out? Who are her friends? And then giving our detectives a call so we can follow up on that lead. Okay?
How long does the search usually go on for?
We will search this area or in any other area until we believe that we have fully exhausted all means, and we will do that. And that may mean coming back tomorrow or the next day or the next day. The good news about it is we have, again, a full complement, and we're going grid by grid. There's some things, of course, that we learned for some of us a long time ago in the police academy about grid searches, and we make sure that we can plot that. We know that we've searched that thoroughly. It gets checked off, and then we go back and we do that again, and we make sure that we can say when we leave that we did not miss anything. So thank you for being here. Please keep that picture on your social media pages and in your stories, and we're praying that she will be recovered or returned soon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chief.